Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Frank Fernandez Show here, May 24, 2010, live from the Lizard Pit. This is part 5, coming to you guys so we can break this up a little bit. Kind of makes it easier for organizing purposes or whatever, but we've been talking a lot of basketball today. We even got into a lot of hockey today. I think this is the most hockey we've ever talked about on the Frank Fernandez Show, other than the Olympic hockey little rant that I went into that one random time. It caught David totally off of guard. Let's start this segment pretty much talking about the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins signed Zach Thomas for 1 day so he can retire as a Miami Dolphin. He deserves this because he spent his whole career as a Miami Dolphin. He played 1 season for Kansas City and 1 season for Dallas, and that was it. And every other time was Miami Dolphins. I don't agree with them already giving up their number 54 to somebody, but I do agree as them letting him go and retire as a Miami Dolphin.
It just means they're not going to retire the number.
No, that doesn't mean anything yet, man, because they can retire the number later down the road, 5-10 years from now.
Yeah, but
because
who
it's
they
not.
gave it
It's
to, somebody who could be here for a while also.
I mean,
young guy. I forgot who they gave it to, but they gave it to somebody who is a decent prospect. So.
It's possible, man, but it's kind of hard to replace that number. Even if this new person, me haven't done the research, but even if this new player stays for 3-4 years and he's an awesome player. Remember, Zach Thomas stayed around for about 8 seasons with the Dolphins. And whenever you hear the number 54 with a Miami Dolphin uniform, jersey, whatever shirt you want to call it, it's Zach Thomas. And he deserves to be up there on the board. I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer, but I think he's definitely a Miami Dolphins Hall of Famer.
Dolphin Hall of Famer, yeah, definitely.
They interviewed him on the radio, and he said he was totally not in agreement the way Miami Dolphins handled the Jason Taylor situation. I don't agree with it either, but you know what? Business is business, man. And I don't disagree with what Jason Taylor did either, because he was kind of disrespected here, so he went go with his Jets. But as far as the Dolphins are to be concerned, I think they just disrespected him as well, man. But I don't know. I don't disagree with what Jason Taylor did, so I don't agree with Jason Taylor getting booed when he comes back.
No, he shouldn't come back, and he should retire as a Dolphin, but I don't think they're going to open him with opening arms, especially now that he went to New York. But, Jason Taylor didn't look at it as New York. He looked at it as another enterprise. Somebody's willing to pay me to play football? Okay.
Especially if they're willing to pay you more money than what your original team wants to pay you, disrespecting you, slapping you in the face with a $1 million contract. You go over to New York and you end up signing a $3.6 million contract. I mean,
the possibility of earning 10 within 2 years.
I mean, I understand your family's here and all, but yeah, you're towards the end of your career. Why not go for the money? Why not go for the ring? Because the Jets right now, they're stacked, and they've done the most work this offseason, and they actually look like they're eligible to win a championship. If not this season, maybe next season. As much as I hate those words coming out of my mouth.
Well, it really depends on Dirty. Really depends on Dirty. Is he going to step up, or is he going to be one of those...
For those of you who do not know and don't watch the Frank Fernandez Show, Dirty is Mark the Dirty Sanchez, of course.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. I got to rephrase that.
Just in case.
Dirty Sanchez.
The Dirty Sanchez.
Referred to on this show as
Dirty.
Only Dirty. There is no last name. There is no first name.
Well, now we talk about him so much that it's just like family. So it's just like
he is family.
You gotta call him by his name.
It's like calling T-Blow. I mean, you can't say T-Blow without saying T-Blow. I mean, even now when I'm trying to
talk about T-Blow, you're still saying T-Blow.
Sorry, YouTube or Ustream, whichever one.
Whoever.
T-Blow Sanchez is
dirty.
No, it really depends on Dirty, and if he steps it up, if he has a better season than what he did last year, that's progressing in the right.
Kudos to him, as long as he doesn't hit that sophomore jinx.
That's true. There is always that sophomore jinx, but I think with the team that he has, he should have no problem with it. It's going to be, are you going to throw the ball to the people in green or the opposite team? That's going to be his major issue. He's gonna have to make sure his interceptions are down and the TDs are up. And mentality. Are you going to be in the game the whole game? That's where your interceptions come in. That's when you start falling apart. And the guys wearing the white jerseys start looking like the green jerseys, and you just kind of get confused.
How do you think T-Blow is going to do in the NFL? Because right now the tapes that I see is just him all quarterbacking, man.
Dude, let's not even talk about T-Blow.
Because we're going to be talking about T-Blow for the next hour, right?
T-Blow. No, the sad part is, like, Denver has actually signed him 100% as a quarterback.
Yeah, that's what they see him
They are
as.
developing him as an NFL quarterback.
Josh McDaniels is smoking some good pot.
No, dude, like, Tebow was excellent in college. He dominated his sport, but we're talking...
Because he was 300 pounds
hold on.
bigger than everybody else.
Hold on. There's only one person who runs over people in the NFL. His name is Steven Jackson. Tebow does not have the skin, the size, nor the balls.
David, I think that's a big landmine explosion in your face. Go ahead, whatever. Do your thing, man.
No, he does not have what it takes. He cannot run over.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Talk about a racial slur, bro.
Dude, I'm sorry.
You just put it black and white right there, smack in the face for all our viewers to see. I'm sorry for anybody that David just offended. I don't think he was trying to offend anybody.
No, it's just you got to have the right testicular fortitude.
David's black. Sorry, guys. He looks white, but he's black. Go.
No, but seriously, I just don't think he's got the testicular fortitude to be able to do what Steven Jackson does. There is no way he is going to be running over what's his name from the U? Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis, do you honestly see Tebow running over Ray Lewis? Ray Lewis is old.
No, dude, I don't see it.
Do you see Ray Lewis losing a full-on battle with Tim Tebow?
Dude, take it another step. We'll keep it even on the same team so we don't start throwing other people around. You see Ed Reed. You see Ed Reed getting run over by Tim Tebow. I don't.
Do you see Ed Reed giving up one of Tebow's Hail Marys that he throws up?
Hell no. Hell no. Because if Tebow has to throw one of those Hail Marys, you know he's going to go back to the windmill rotation that he has in order to get it to him. And by the time that Ed Reed sees that bottom shoulder drop, then he's just going to end up launching and he's going to be reading the throw for the whole time.
Obvious. He's going to be staring at his wide receiver. And let's face it, who does Denver have to compensate for Tebow's arm?
Eddie Royal's the only receiver right now that Denver has because
they
just get rid of Brandon Marshall to the Miami Dolphins.
Epic fail.
Definite epic fail.
Epic fail. Train him as a tight end. Train him as a fullback. Let him try for those 1-yard runs. He is not going to be a quarterback.
He's going to try to give him the benefit of the doubt because Tebow said he wanted to come in as a quarterback. And I do give him all the respect in the world for change.
I believe he won a Heisman too.
All right, hold on. Let me just try to give Tebow a little bit of credit because he did try to change his whole rotation and his whole ball movement and his whole throwing motion in order to try to get into the NFL. But we've already talked about this on shows past. Go back to our archives and look them up. You can't change it. It's like going back to college and just starting over from the beginning.
Russell right now. You ever gonna think he's gonna be good?
No, he already got cut.
Do you think anybody's gonna pick him up for a quarterback
Nobody's
position?
gonna pick him up, man. He picked up his $40 million and that's it. He's retired. He's done.
Done. I mean, look at Tim Crouch. Or Eric Crouch.
Eric Crouch. Tim
Crouch.
Crouch.
You know, sorry, I apologize. But where did he end his career? Cornerback or a free safety? And he was supposed to be a quarterback. A running quarterback.
He didn't do anything, man. He didn't do anything when he went to Cleveland right from the beginning. That's why Cleveland's had so many bad years. They end up drafting the #1 picks and they all end up becoming busts. Talk to any Cleveland Browns fan and they're gonna tell you they hate being a Cleveland Brown fan because of that. They like when the experts say they're gonna have a bad season, so then they're surprised about what happens and they're happy about what happens. Instead of being all motivated and convinced that their team is gonna be #1 for that season or a top contender in the AFC North, and they end up laying a turd or laying an egg or whatever they end up doing.
Starting off great and then after the third game it's like what happened?
Dude, check it out. They picked up Brady Quinn and what did Brady Quinn do? Nothing. They ended up releasing him and they ended up they traded him to the Broncos. Now that's Josh McDaniels' problem. But they end up getting rid of him, and they end up getting rid of Derek Anderson. Now they're stuck with nobody. Now Mike Holmgren is there to try to rebuild that freaking program again. That's it. That's what it is. That's what it's become to become a Cleveland Brown fan.
Yeah. But yeah, that's fail for a while. They need a quarterback, bottom line. Everything else is decent. You know, they just need a quarterback to take the game, control it, dominate on one side of the ball at least.
Guys, we're going to wrap it up, part 6. Stay tuned. Check us out. Thanks for watching the Frank Fernandez Show.